Hey there, Wondering Watchers. I'm Sony, golden for the vibe is golden. Welcome to this edition of Tabloid Tarot, where we unveil celebrity news stories that might hit the tabloids next and dig into old scandals that still cause a stir. In today's Tabloid Tarot, we're taking a peek at a singer and guitarist known for the trail of famous broken hearts that he has left behind. We're tabloid taroting John Mayer. So let's see what sensational headline we have for John and its implications. We have love, as in Jennifer Love Hewitt, maybe. We have maturity, victory awaits, determination, and Tsuchinoko, lies. Okay, so this here is, I believe, a cryptid that is a snake that can take its own tail into its mouth and roll around and jump and do double jumps, and tells lies and has an affinity for alcohol. So John Mayer has been sober, I believe, since 2016 or 2018. But it would be interesting if this kind of is a story about how when he was drinking, maybe he would tell some lies. Maybe this determination is like a card of sobriety, trying to like have a higher perspective of things. But here now he's kind of gotten older, and this victory awaits in love. So it could be that maybe he gets in a relationship and kind of admits to telling some lies to get, what he wanted. Or with this maturity card, there was a time where he was dating another Jennifer Aniston. She was, I think, 8 years older than him at the time. And, maybe it has to do with, some exaggerations or lies that he may have told her in order to get into that relationship, get out of the relationship. So let's see. Well, here, this wants to come out. This is the relevant celebrity history, what he's known for. You have the Six of Swords. So this is a card of kind of moving on, moving forward, from a place of, turbulence, turmoil, drama. I'm going to go ahead and clarify this because it seems more that, the ladies he's dated had to go through that. And there you go, the Queen of Cups. So that's the history. Those broken hearts of the ladies who loved him. Okay, so let's see the focus of this news. Seven of Pentacles. This is about kind of being at a place where you are kind of reassessing what you had hoped for, and have to decide whether it's kind of worth going forward. In this deck, it's interesting because apparently this woman got these 7 bags of pentacles by doing things that were like underhanded. So maybe there's some maybe that has to do with John admitting that he was underhanded in terms of some of the love connections that he had. So let's get additional details of this story. You have the Moon card. And that is, about emotions and having a lack of clarity, um, and really having emotions drive the journey forward. So maybe he will admit to like working some lying and working some people's emotions, taking advantage of that. Let's clarify this moon card. You have the Knight of Pentacles. So that is someone who does things like slowly, intentionally. They definitely know the goal that they have. Um, so it could be that he was very much aware of what he wanted in the long term with this, determination. Victory awaits. And he had no intention of really quickly settling down, but maybe was. I'm not necessarily going to say he manipulated people's emotions. It could be that's what he did. Um, but it's almost as if he may have maybe lied about his own emotions when really he already knew, like, he wasn't if he's not interested in someone, that he was already really looking towards the future for something else, and either made it seem like things were unclear at the time and pulling on the heartstrings of someone, or intentionally saying things to make them feel like their emotions were really driving the relationship. There being like the ladies he's dated. So let's see about the significance or impact of this story. You have 5 of Swords. That's about conflict and really not walking away from a situation. It's a false sense of victory, actually. It's a sense of kind of playing dirty. So let's see his hopes for this situation here. You have the Queen of Wands, so it could be that basically the story is like, yeah, he lied, but he had these hot ladies that he wanted to get with. I'm going to clarify this Queen of Wands here. I mean, he got with really impressive ladies. Katy Perry, Jennifer Aniston, Jennifer Love Hewitt, Taylor Swift. It's as if he really had to, use something more than the truth to get with these like really, um, glamorous, beautiful, famous women. So I'm going to clarify this. You have 7 of Cups. So here it's like, it does seem like he was kind of maybe charming them, telling them lies where it's like, well, we could potentially have this or we could have that. Who knows what we could have together? Just maybe telling them what they wanted to hear, what he thought they wanted to hear. So let's see what John fears will happen with this. Judgment. So people might not like that. May not like that he maybe told some fibs, created this sense of illusions, fairy tales for the ladies. But, it could be that he is willing to accept his role and accept what he's done in the past and is looking for, to move forward without that baggage. So let's see what external factors influence the story. You have the Four of Swords. This is kind of taking some time away, sense of clarity. And there is the lovers, a picture of some lovers up there on the wall. So, to some degree, this card, it's not only like some downtime. You can use this card, especially for this deck, to kind of indicate sexy romps. I'm going to clarify that because this is supposed to be external factors. So it could be other people. It could be the people that he's left behind. The Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords. Three of Swords being the broken heart, rejection, disappointment. So there's a lady sleeping in this Four of Swords bed. It could be that the people he used to date, whether or not they want him to say anything, whether or not they would be upset to know that maybe he was lying about some things in their relationship. So here you have the Ace of Swords. So it does seem like, speaking truth, it's whether they really would prefer things to be just kind of forgotten and kind of a sense of just still there's lingering issues, and or whether or not they prefer the truth be told. So let's see about the likely development for a follow-up story. You have here the Ten of Wands. So it could be that John is still going to be single for some time, having to put in work, sober work, probably harder work, to get true love. I think it's interesting you have this rocket here in the back. Kind of looks like a phallic symbol. So thanks for watching this edition of Tabloid Tarot. We'll see you next time. Take care.